Welcome to the History of Hedonism, a journey across time exploring one of humanity's most enduring philosophies, the pursuit of pleasure and avoidance of pain. From ancient thinkers to contemporary interpretations, hedonism has influenced cultures, shaped art, and sparked debates about the true essence of happiness. Our exploration starts in ancient Greece, around the 5th century BCE, where the early ideas of hedonism were introduced by philosophers like Aristippus of Cyrene. A disciple of Socrates, Aristippus asserted that pleasure is the highest good and the ultimate goal of human life. He established the Cyrenaic school of thought, which prioritized immediate physical pleasure as the path to a fulfilling life. Aristippus famously said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." A few decades later, Epicurus would further refine hedonistic philosophy. Founding his own school in Athens, Epicurus offered a more sophisticated view of pleasure. He differentiated between various types of pleasures, stressing the value of intellectual and spiritual joys over mere physical indulgence. For Epicurus, the highest pleasure came from the absence of pain and the cultivation of friendships. He believed that simple pleasures, like enjoying good food and companionship, were keys to a happy life. As we move into the Roman Empire, hedonism evolved into new forms. Romans, influenced by Greek thought, embraced pleasure, often to excess. Lucretius, a Roman poet and philosopher, echoed Epicurean ideals, promoting the pursuit of pleasure through a lens of nature and reason. Roman society celebrated indulgence, seen in their extravagant feasts and luxurious lifestyles. However, this excess also brought critiques, with philosophers like Seneca cautioning against the dangers of unchecked desires. With the rise of Christianity during the Middle Ages, attitudes toward pleasure shifted dramatically. The Church viewed hedonism skeptically, promoting asceticism, the practice of severe self-discipline and renunciation of indulgence. Ascetic thinkers like St. Augustine argued that earthly pleasures distracted from the divine. This tension between hedonism and asceticism became a defining feature of medieval thought. The Renaissance sparked a revival of hedonistic ideas, driven by humanism and renewed interest in classical philosophy. Thinkers such as Michel de Montaigne delved into the nature of pleasure and human experience, advocating for a balanced approach to life. Montaigne's essays highlighted the importance of personal experience and enjoying life's pleasures, though always with moderation in mind. The Enlightenment continued the exploration of hedonism, with philosophers like Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill developing utilitarianism, the principle that the best actions are those that maximize overall happiness. Bentham proposed a hedonic calculus, a method to quantify pleasure and pain, aiming for the greatest happiness for the greatest number. Mill, however, highlighted qualitative differences in pleasures, giving preference to intellectual and moral joys over physical ones. In the 20th and 21st centuries, hedonism has continued to evolve, manifesting in various movements, from the counterculture of the 1960s to contemporary discussions on happiness and well-being. Today, hedonism often intersects with consumerism and the pursuit of experiences, wellness culture, yet critics argue that modern hedonism can lead to superficiality and a lack of deeper fulfillment. While seeking pleasure is natural, it's crucial to balance it with meaning and purpose. True happiness frequently stems from connection, personal growth, and contribution, rather than merely chasing immediate gratification. The history of hedonism reflects humanity's complex relationship with pleasure. From ancient advocates to modern critics, the quest for happiness continues to shape our lives. As we reflect on this journey, we are reminded that the pursuit of pleasure, when balanced with virtue and purpose, can lead to a fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us on the History of Hedonism.